try this session was the question, and Jacob said, I hope so.
Probably.
What kind of response is that?
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are
The right one.
Oh my god.
Oh no! No one saw that. No one saw that because
I'm in, boys.
no
I'm
one's
in.
What a way to kick it off.
no one saw that because no one's here for the stream, so no one saw it. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay.
Tell everyone you're
Like,
Q
I
sign
gotta
filthy.
continue to be okay.
Q sign filthy. Start.
No. No. Oh my god. Hello, everybody, and welcome to D&D. We are doing a impromptu little session. Sending out the different notifications to people because we're actually doing this because probably not going to be able to do it on Thursday, and I do apologize for that. It's because of, I'm blaming myself. My brother is graduating. My brother also just broke his hand. It's rough, and we're doing what we can. And it was suggested, I believe Helminia has been the one that's been thrown under the bus to do it tonight. And so
This is not my first time being a sacrificial lamb, though. So
I wasn't sure, but if we're going with that, we can go with it. But yeah,
I was fiending.
But either way, it should be a fun time, a interesting time to say the least. I am, of course, my name is JC, and I am your dungeon master for the night. And of course, we have Helminio playing Rem. We have Zex James playing Zex. Zex plays you, James.
The rules have
The roles have been intertwined. April, who is being played by Suzanne. We have Gilgamesh, that is being played by Alpha. And we have Floor, that is being played by Jazz. Thank you so much for all of you guys sacrificing your nights and just general... just your general disgust that is now in me as your dungeon master. I appreciate you guys for giving up on your hopes and dreams and instead staying down here in the depths with me.
Bold of you to assume we weren't disgusted with you before.
It's true.
Yeah.
Who's to say after this session?
Yeah. Who knows? I am...
Depends if we end on another cliffhanger or not. Because if we do,
we're going to end on another cliffhanger.
Damn right we are.
It.
you know, we're not. I've decided no.
Okay. But let us do a quick little recap. If nothing else, I know that
No. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Absolutely not, but don't worry about it.
This will be a short one, though.
Yeah. So, after this terrifying demon has been left out and let out of the sword by Gilgamesh and wreaked havoc, you all, with a terrible, unfortunate halfling in your guys' custody, you all set out for Vikram, a desert town, uneventfully getting attacked slightly and massacring a pack of wild hyenas. You made it to the desert of high sands and realized that the path seemed too treacherous. Turning northward on your way to Vikram to rest, relax, recuperate, and try to find a tree so that Lixin and Kylene, the wizard and druid that you guys have brought along, could leave and go back to where they think that they are needed. Zex cast comprehend languages on the scrolls that you all found when you took over and destroyed the assassin guild that you found underneath Greywall. Reading them out loud, you discovered that a high-ranking commander in the town of Formius is being targeted for assassination a week and a half after you guys had discovered the scroll, spending a little over half a week getting to the point of where you were and realizing, to April's horror, that her sister may also be on that list, and the name May sent for was listed as a possible casualty, convinced you all to head northward to Formius. After you all wake up, get up groggy, sleep, a little bit of unrest, you realize that the day is now upon you as you can hear the noises of carts being pulled and pushed throughout the streets, hand carts, and as you guys look out, the sandstone windows that you're in has, as all of the structures around seem to be built of sandstone and canvas, a mixture of them, you can see the sun that has already risen up, and the desert half of Vikfrum is already starting to get very heated. As you guys are on the cooler side of Vikfrum, the heat is bearable, but you yourselves can still feel it, and everyone except for Zex is a little uncomfortable. As you all go about, what would you like to do? And Helmini, as a response to that,
I bet Gil is like super uncomfortable.
what would you guys
Wait,
like to do?
Yes!
It's really low def is the problem. Ah.
I see it.
Are you
nothing's
moving
labeled?
Nothing's labeled on this one, but I do have high-res Papihos.
it? Where
Take
are
it
we?
back.
What is this? Because
Yeah.
we're here.
You are there. You do remember.
So what? That's the hidden city. I know what it is now.
No, you don't. You
Oh
don't
no,
know a
never
damn
mind.
thing.
That's Formanos.
You don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
I kind of want to go sell these pelts today, and then we should start moving quickly.
I assume we took a long sleep over the
Yes, you guys
little
all
bit
did
that's
get
in
along.
between here.
We gotta go find a fucking tree.
We
Fuck
do.
'em, I don't care
Well,
about
I
the
asked
tree.
where it was. It's like, what was it, like 2 to 3 miles north of here, I think?
Yeah,
Can
you
you
had
not make
inquired, and it
trees?
is northwards. So,
So the nearest tree is 3 miles northwards?
Mhm.
I don't have any music on. That's why I feel fucking awkward. I want to sell these pelts, and then we should. Start making our way quickly. We don't have a lot of time to play around.
Nope, we have like a week.
It's not like I wasted half of the night, killing hyenas and skinning them or anything.
no?
No, we
Not at
didn't
all.
waste that time. We didn't waste it because we were doing it on the cart. The time was well
Exactly.
You
spent,
didn't
Penny,
waste all
so
of
it wasn't
it.
wasted. No, we
Money
didn't waste
problems.
any.
So,
All right.
what are you guys doing?
Are we all
yeah.
together right now in the cafeteria?
I'm gonna say you guys, for the sake of it all, you have all made your way downstairs, and with your payment, there's a complimentary breakfast that is given of eggs and sausage, different meats that are given to you with just water, as you guys are all given an acceptable meal.
Things I wanted to do today. I remembered now. We need to sell the pelts, and I want to go to the guild hall or a place where I can put out news. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Anyone want to go with me, or you guys want to do something else?
Music.
We
What
don't have a lot of-
news?
I want to put out like word that if they see the thing that we're pursuing, to send word to us in Greywall.
Flora will tag
The thing
with.
that we're pursuing.
That's fair. I agree you should do that, but
Let everybody
you
know.
should
Hey,
definitely-
there's
Also,
definitely hurry up and
what
get
does
out of
the
town
bot-
as quickly as possible.
we're going.
All right. So
Yeah.
Rem and
Hmm,
Flora are leaving.
oh, I have to go too because I have pelts, so I'm
Yes.
going with them.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna go to the cart.
okay. As you go to the cart, the actual the coin purse and ragged map that you guys had taken from Nao, the halfling, is still there, and still in the
bastard.
cart. So as the other three of you, so Flora, Rem, and Zex are going out. As you go into the street, it's a quite active city street going on as you see carts being rolled through, just general people just kind of calling out wares of fresh fruit that have been brought in. What do you guys... You don't see anything very specific? What would you guys like to be doing?
I'm gonna approach one of the vendors and ask, "Where's the best place to sell animal pelts?"
As
Small
you
hides.
walk up, you see an exceptionally tan man with a wide-brimmed hat that you walk up to, and as he goes, you can see his hat would normally cut off, and seems to be cutting off Zex's and Flora's upsides, but you neatly go below, and you can meet his gaze quite easily as he's sitting in his chair. Just seems like he's trying to stay out of the way of people in general as he's lying at his vending, kind of like the person who's paid by the hour, not by the sale. And as you ask him this, he's, if you make your way up probably 2-3 blocks, you'll probably have people buying, but pelts, not here. This is all food.
Another quick question, and I'm sorry for taking your time. Where is the adventuring hall, I guess you'd call it? Where do people go before they go into the desert?
The temple to pray.
Well, let's go there.
All right, then.
You watch as he kind of
Thank you
just
for your time.
leans further back into his chair, pulls his cap down further, and his eyes are no longer, you no longer see his eyes. As
All right, then.
you guys make your way, you're going to the temple.
We should do the pelts first?
Well, didn't he say that we couldn't sell pelts here?
He's not at this stall, but he said two blocks away.
yes.
They'd buy him
Let's
there.
go sell the pelts first. Let's go sell the pelts first.
All right. As you guys kind of make your way across, you can see the general sounds of people calling out fresh food, fresh water. You can hear the sizzling sounds of meat, and the sun is rapidly causing more and more heat to come up, and all of you are just, the sun itself is kind of beating down onto your heads. As you guys make your way, you can see the things generally eventually change from food, water, different things like that, to jewelry and fanciful things, little small trinkets, as you guys move and make your way through. It goes further on, and now you seem to be in a section where people sell things besides foods, fancifuls. You see rugs that are being hung from sides in general. Non-necessities.
I actually do want to stop here really quick. I'm just gonna tell you, I want to buy gifts. I'm buying gifts. Since we're here, I'll do it very quickly. I'm looking for like scroll cases and hairpins.
Scroll cases, okay. Make an investigation check.
I'm not gonna use guidance.
Okay.
I
Do you want
to.
inspiration?
I don't know. This isn't a mandatory thing. 16.
16. As you guys are going, you're kind of just keeping an eye open and looking through stuff, and you can see a neatly dressed dwarf with just thick glasses sitting atop his face, and you can see stacks of cases, and you can see general like book bags, chests, and off to the side of his stall you do see scroll cases.
So I see with a dwarf with Coke bottle glasses and scroll cases.
Yes.
What kind of glasses? Or different question. What kind of scroll cases does he have?
You see like long, broad ones that almost look like they like almost too big, and then as they go, the sizes start to get smaller. In the middle, you can see like hint of leather kind of peeking out, and those look like larger cases that maybe you'd hold like half a dozen scrolls, but you'd strap it to your back. And then as it gets smaller and smaller, you can see that it goes to maybe holds 4, maybe it holds 2, and then a very thin case, like group of 4 different small cases at the end, like made out of oak, that would realistically only fit one.
I want something really ornate with like gilding and shit like that.
Okay.
Not super super nice, but you know, all of it's kind of frivolous anyway.
Okay. As you go and start poking around the stall, you do see some cases near, like, kind of pulled a little bit closer to the table, of just has nice gold trimming and different like small, almost like not symbols necessarily, but
Designs.
yeah, like nice little patterns.
I'm gonna point at one. There's only one that kind of fits my description, right? It's kind of like pretty and gilded and shit.
Yeah, it's been pulled away, and it looks like it maybe hold like 4 scrolls.
I'm gonna ask the vendor how much it is.
You're one of the arcane, aren't you then? Or is this for a family member? As you see the dwarf just kind of turns, and even though he's got like a very broad barrel chest, his voice doesn't seem to match that very well.
It's for a friend of mine.
Oh, that's very nice. Oh, this one is quite it's handcrafted. I make these in my spare time, and this one run you about 5 gold pieces.
You have excellent craftsmanship, so I'll take it for the 5.
Oh, thank you.
Can I investigate it before I buy it? Though, like, is this actual? Do I have an appraisal skill? I trust him, but I would like to
either insight check the vendor or investigation check the thing.
You know exactly what I'm about to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's insight check, baby. That's low, but 16?
16. This man seems to be very proud of his craftsmanship. He's kind of, you see his large barrel chest kind of puff out a little bit more, and just a general sense of proud that kind of comes from it.
I'll buy it for the 5 gold.
All right, you hand him 5 gold, and he holds out. It's a very nice, and as you feel it, the wood is surprisingly cool to the touch. It seems to be holding up very well, and it's made for bad environments. And as you open it to look at it, there's no trace of sand on the inside, which in itself is a feat that is very impressive in a primarily desert town.
All right. I'll thank him kindly for that.
I appreciate it.
And then the hairpin.
Hairpins you're easily able to go and find. Just for small hairpins, they're just a copper a piece.
I want something a bit nicer.
Okay. A little bit nicer, they'd probably run you 4 copper a piece.
I want. I can't. Yeah, just something nicer.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice like faux gold on the hairpin. As you're looking, as it spirals out, you can see like a small polished stone that's in the middle.
I want like real gold though. I probably won't find it here, but you know.
You're going, it's a bit of a cheap kind of vendor shop. It's like a flea market. There's probably some diamonds in the rough, but it's hard to find, and you've already kind of struck gold with the scroll case.
The case.
Yeah.
I'll just take the 4 copper one.
Okay. You over and mark 4 copper, you do get a nice faux gold hairpiece.
Okay. Okay, we have to hurry up. I'm wasting time. Do we see anywhere that's like buying pelts at all?
The closest, as the 3 of you look around, the closest thing you guys are getting is rugs. You get the feeling that as a desert town, pelts, as in the kind you wear, you're not gonna find because, you know,
Already hot.
hot.
We can save these for Minos then, I guess. We're not really doing anything with them. Let's head towards the temple then.
Okay. And as you guys kind of push on, you can just see the general amount of people. A lot of people, you do recognize the clothing. It's similar to the halfling that you guys see, of the tan, the kind of blurs in and also seems to deflect the sun straight off of their forms to keep them cool. And and you especially, Reb and Flora, you two being in heavier armor, you feel the sweat that's kind of coming in. Flora, you especially with the fur that you have in your satyr form, it's stuffy.
Can I like? Never mind.
You really want to take off your armor right now?
I was gonna ask if I could strip down, but that's a bad idea.
In the middle of a market, maybe. As you guys are heading your way around, it's a nice, pleasant vision as you guys get up to the looming temple. This structure is bigger. The majority of buildings here are actually 3 to 5 stories. This one probably gets to like 10. It's a massive structure that seems to go, and almost as you hit the 5th, where it starts to go taller, it spirals a little bit. You see the bricks are almost intentionally shifted, so the final 5 floors go in like a spiral formation. And as you all approach, you can watch and you can see different people kind of crowding around the outside of. You see people in hoods and masks, just kind of crowding around and just some general shouting that's happening. It's like a playful shouting though. It's like, yeah, fuck you, and just general misandering, and you're gathering these people are probably young adults. You can see a form of a figure in like a full black cloak that is sitting alone with several bowls of burning charcoal and just sitting in a kind of meditative stance. And you can already see the rug that they're sitting on is stained with sweat. And then right as you guys get up to the edge of the temple, you can see a old woman that is simply seems to be taking a rag and wiping dust off of the stairs by hand as you all approach the temple.
We're only looking for, you said there's a lady wiping down the stairs?
Mm-hmm. It's just an old woman you see in like bright reddish clothes that's just down on her hands and knees and just slowly wiping at the temple.
I don't think she's who I'm looking for. Can we go in without, like, interrupting her?
As you all head in, she pays you no mind. It's just the steady that's happening, and as you go in, the temperature seems to dip enough that Flora and Ren, you guys are feeling less stuffy significantly. As it kind of opens up, and you guys all fade away from the actual marketplace, the what seems to be the majority of this place. It opens up into this massive limestone like kind of sanctuary, and as you guys are walking around, it's empty, it seems.
Can I roll a religion check to see if I recognize, like, the religion of this temple?
Sure.
I got time for guidance?
If you want to. It just...
I do?
Again, it just looks a little awkward in public areas.
It's just a little... It's a little hoorah.
A little hoorah.
Religion, baby. I think that takes me to a 15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
As you're kind of looking around, you see a couple symbols of similar what's the correct word? Similar god of a though no, I'm for some reason I'm stumbling over this of a similar deity. It's a sword, and you see kind of like a lightning bolt going through the crossguard, and you do recognize it as the god Cord, the god of strength.
Give me 1 second. Okay. And there's no one around?
Seems to be empty.
We're gonna keep walking around, try to find somebody, I guess.
Yeah.
As
I'll
your
also be right back.
footsteps just kind of reverberate, you've all just kind of got this general feeling. It's a very church-like feeling for you guys. And as you're just kind of making your way through, you can see just general kind of just statues and items and altars and different prayer bowls that you all are looking at. And eventually it comes to there's a voice that kind of comes and says, may I help you? And as Zek's floor, you guys turn around, it's a young gentleman with a disturbingly older sounding voice. As you see, he has on a light cloak with a dark brown symbol of Cord with the sword and the lightning bolt through it on his form. And he just has his hands parsed together as they kind of slide into the sleeves of his robe, and he's looking between all of you.
I kind of missed it. This guy approached us.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
He said, may I help you?
Got it.
Hi. We're actually trying to find the place where adventurers go before they go into the desert. They told us here. We're wondering if we could leave some news here that's of great importance.
There is no spot for adventurers to do anything but pray here, unfortunately. I believe you were misled. However, there are boards posted outside of taverns. If there is something you wish to do here, though, I, of course, would be willing to receive information and pass it on to those who travel through our humble temple.
Yeah, that sounds great. We have come across the knowledge that a demon of sorts has wandered its way into the desert, and the desert might become significantly more dangerous as a result. And we just want people to be aware. And that if they see or hear anything, send word to the Mages Guild of Greywall to the west.
And you see him kind of nodding. Thank you. The desert has always been a trial, but we appreciate your warning.
Do you have any more business here, you guys? I don't have anything else here. I'm gonna thank him for his time, and if no one wants to do anything else, we can head out, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. The
All
only
right.
thing
Yeah,
I'm curious about is like what their religion is, and that's only moderate curiosity. I don't really need to know.
Can I roll for religion? Religion check?
Sure.
I'm actually, if it's okay, I'd like to do that too.
Are you proficient in
Lord.
religion?
No, I'm not.
I got a nat 20.
If not, then
All right.
no.
The god of Cord, he's the god of strength. He was actually, you know that he used to be the primary god for Papihos. He was famous as Papihos was a large, undiscovered, undeveloped land, and the god of strength lended himself to moving in, exploring, trailblazing. Oh, it's almost so old that the symbol itself that mattered and translated itself to Cord, almost like the symbol of the platinum dragon you have, was not even the sword with a lightning bolt through it like it is now. That the religion has been around for that long. But now, as things have shifted away from exploration and more to industry and survival, and maintaining your religion of the Platinum Dragon Bahamut has kind of pushed up and past Cord, and rising as the primary religion in Papihos. And as the three of you are sitting in this temple, what are you guys doing?
I know that I want to like stop by these taverns and like put up notices, and then maybe stop by the Adventure Guild and let them know if we can. But other than that, I have no more business in this town.
All right.
Didn't we say there was no Adventurers Guild in this town?
We didn't ask about an Adventurers Guild. I'm assuming they have something close to it. They said this is just where people pass through before they head to the desert. Adventurers could, we could just do with the taverns, I guess.
Okay.
You guys want to split up,
whatever
like
you want.
very briefly, to put up all these notices on these boards they say there are, and then we'll meet at the cart and say 30 minutes?
Sure.
Do any of you
All right.
have paper and quill?
I do. I don't know how much paper I have left.
I have 3 sheets of paper and an ink pen and a flask of oil. So I do.
Okay.
I have some quills, inkwells, and I have a bit more of my book left, but I've probably gone through about half over time.
Yeah. I'd say
Let's go get some. Let's just go buy some.
you're gonna go just buy paper?
Let's just go buy some.
Okay. Paper's not very expensive. As you guys go through, you can acquire how much do you want?
How big is this town?
It's probably around maybe a fourth of the size of Greywall, and it's around 600, 700 people, it seems.
Let's shoot for 30, and then I'll just take whatever's left over.
30?
Yeah, 30 pieces.
That is, in total, it would be 60 silver pieces for 30 pieces of paper.
Damn, paper's expensive. But I have it.
So, 60 silver, as you easily acquire it, and you guys spend probably just half an hour running around town as you guys split off to kind of cover more ground. Rem, Zex, Flora, you guys kind of go and put up and stab paper through nails that have been left on notice boards, and as you guys are kind of going around through, it's quite easy, and you notice that the notice boards are quite empty here.
That's weird.
I'm gonna roll a quick percentile. Flora, you are actually the only person, as you guys have split up to cover more ground, I heard. Flora, you come across a quest, one single yellowed sheet of parchment that's kind of like half flapped and degraded on the notice board, and it was a request to like remove a sandworm that has burrowed into a farmer's barn, and it looks ancient.
Paper looks ancient.
Yeah, it's yellowed, it's decayed, part like the corners
As
are
like
torn.
nobody has accepted this quest.
Yes. It looks like it's been there for at least a month.
Okay, can
In
I
desert
take
weather.
it with?
Yeah, it just easily. It's not even a satisfying rip. It's just like a. As you just kind of pull it through the nail. And it's just saying it's just a small thing explaining how there's a farmer that lives near the outskirts of town, about 3 miles east, that has a barn that has been overtaken by a sandworm and isn't equipped to fight it, and has to rent out a separate location to keep their cattle because it eats and tore through half their stock before they realized what was going on.
Okay, so Flora's gonna take a piece of paper and then kind of turn to the rest of the party and go, would this be of use at all?
I don't intend to stay in town very long, and I'm not even sure what that creature is, honestly.
Jacob, is there like a reward listed on this piece of paper?
There is a reward. It's listed as 100 gold pieces.
I mean, if we're gonna go into the desert, if we plan to go into the desert, we might as well. I think we should kind of know what we're getting ourselves into.
We're not going into the desert.
I'd like to speak into my ring real quick.
All right.
I'd like to say, hey, what's taking you guys so long?
I just want to whisper into my ring, drugs.
That's the response you get. Drugs.
Well, hurry up with your drugs. We gotta go.
I don't think we're gonna be in the desert for much longer. We're not gonna be in the desert at all, actually. But here, how much paper do I have left over from this little expenditure, by the way?
That is to get 30 pieces of paper.
Do I have anything left over? Like, did we put it? How many boards are in town?
As you guys go through, there is what was it? 22. So you have 8 left.
22 taverns in this tiny village.
600
22
people.
pegboards.
Yeah.
I'm confused. We're not gonna go into the desert at all?
No, it's dangerous.
Okay.
It
You
doesn't
guys
work
are-
the same way.
And
but
we're
you
kind
guys
of
are
on
at
a
the
time
edge of
limit
the
as
desert.
well.
You guys are at the edge of
They're
the
in-
desert right now.
they're in the sand.
What are we on a time limit for?
The contract in Fernmouth, whatever
For
it is,
Minos,
for
for
the assassination,
April's-
for Minos, for
Yeah.
this assassination thing.
Hmm.
I'm gonna copy this quest down on a new piece of paper.
Okay.
Can I just take the piece of paper with me, or should I leave it?
We're gonna leave it here, and I'm just gonna copy everything down.
Okay.
I'll put it in my book. I'll make it tinier.
Okay, and then after Rem is finished copying down the quest, I'm actually just gonna take the piece of paper and kind of like flatten it a little bit, and then stick it right back on the nail.
All right. It just pitifully just pushes easily through the nail. The paper is weak and frail. And you put it back on the board.
Okay. We've done our bit. Everybody ready to go?
I guess. Let's head back to the cart, since that's where we were meeting. Or I guess we're already at the cart. My bad.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
While they're out doing all of that, I also have something I would like to do.
Okay.
Do I know of any blacksmith here?
No, you have to look around and you can make an investigation check.
I would like to do exactly that then.
Okay. I'll tell you guys if it takes longer than the relative hour that it took you guys to go to the temple, sell your stuff, buy stuff, and then put up posters, by the way.
Okay.
Investigation 16.
16. It takes you a little bit because there's the big open market and people yelling your way and a lot of people being yes men and being like, oh yeah, we have one over here. And then they're like, actually, this is a fruit stall, this kind of thing. Um, but you kind of take a moment, focus, and realize I need to find smoke. And looking around, you see a column of smoke that is bigger than the rest. And as you head over that way, you can see the universal iron sign of a hammer going onto an anvil that marks a blacksmith shop. It's kind of just slowly swinging back and forth. You can see this building made out of sandstone. You can see half-finished, like, iron sculptures almost outside of the yard.
I'll make my way inside.
Okay. As you yourself are more bred for cold temperatures, this heat sucks. More for you than almost anyone, with only Flora really taking it over from you. And as you guys are going, as you push in, this heat gets even worse as you step into the blacksmith shop, which is a heavy chung, chung. And as you go in, you can see it's a small, secluded spot, kind of out of the way, and along it you can see a long kind of line of spears that have been put onto a rack. And as you kind of turn and look towards where the noise is coming from, you can see a large kind of shelled back towards you, kind of hunched over, and you can hear the still ching, ching, ching. They seem to have not noticed nor cared that someone has entered.
I'll go over to them. Hey.
You see the hammer poised, stops, and then slowly gets put down. And as you turn around, you can see about the same size as you. It's quite tall and quite broad. A seeming humanoid turtle. As you can see along his shell, there seems to be some metal scraps that have either gotten caught or like almost like molten lead or iron has accidentally made its way into cracks and then hardened into the shell. As he kind of looks at you, you can see also a just the general soot that's going down the turtle's neck. What you want?
I need a great sword.
Great sword. Mm-hmm. You see the like the hand, paw, whatever of the turtle just kind of goes up and slowly moves. This grating sound, and you see just kind of iron flakes falling off of its head. Just,
Do you think we could hurry it up a bit? This isn't the best climate for me.
It's not the best climate for me, but I'm not complaining. As you see, as he just kind of starts kind of wobbling back and forth, kind of looking through, and you can see him slowly just kind of shuffling through swords. As you yourself kind of look around, there's a lot of things that are kind of meant to be long. So you see like halberds, you see spears, you see stuff like that, of that nature.
Oh God, is this? Oh no.
He's just kind of, as he kind of turns around towards you, it's just, I don't seem to have one in stock. He just kind of gestures around. There's a selection you can look for if you like, but otherwise I would have to take an order, and it would be about a week to forge something from scratch.
Can I make an investigation check looking for a mall?
It's not that hard actually, as you're kind of looking through. You're. It's not. It's not hard. Everything's put out and placed out for you to see. You see glaives. You see a halberd. You see a pike, and you see a trident, and you see spear as well. Plenty and a lot of spears.
Just ranged.
It seems that this man specializes in things that are long.
Oh, is there like a counter with like a register on it that I was standing at before?
No, you don't see one.
Oh, it's just a.
It's open. The walls themselves are lined with mostly spears, a couple halberds, a couple glaives, and then it's his forge as the other half of the shop.
Oh, okay. I'll look back at him and ask, is there another forge somewhere where I could get my hands on a great sword?
You literally have a great sword.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't. I have a great
Doesn't he?
axe.
Because he took the one from the
That's a glaive.
from the
That's a glaive.
It's a devil's
is it a
glaive.
glaive?
He has a devil's
Yes.
glaive.
Okay,
Uh,
got it. My bad.
as he's just
a great
kind of,
sword or a long sword?
Great.
The difference?
he wants a great. There is a difference.
There is a difference.
As he's kind of looking, he's just. Oh, well, I've heard of a town called Greywall. They've probably
I'm
have.
just gonna stop you there. I don't need another town. I need one here.
I'm sorry. Not much use for forges here. Metal gets too hot. All
I'm just
they
gonna leave and
want
go back
is,
to-
and
back to
as
the
he's
tavern.
talking, you just leave. You hear
Fuck this
something.
guy.
Yeah, you hear just something as he starts rattling on, probably not even noticing you're there, about like farmers want reach in their weapons, and you're just gone.
I'm just going back to the tavern or the inn. I'm not. I'm
You
not
guys
sticking around.
go collected the cart a little bit while later, because didn't take you an hour. It probably took you like 20-25 minutes. As you guys all band together, and with an hour in the day spent, you all are now back together. What would you like to do?
You guys ready to head out?
I'm ready. I put up
Alright.
notice.
Let's go. I head for Munoz.
Okay.
Well, we have to go 3 miles north first for the tree, and then Minos, right? Something like that. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. We'll figure it out.
So,
Probably, I'd put whatever. I'd assume we'd run across the tree either way, but whatever.
who's driving the cart?
I'll drive the cart.
All right. So, are you in Roll20? I don't see your icon.
I
Oh.
am.
Okay. My screen just didn't
Oh,
update.
that's true.
You now have control of the group on the map.
Oh, wow.
Move one tile at a time where you're going. So,
Like that.
you can move it diagonally up or down, or to the left, right, any way you want one tile. Okay. So as you guys head out there, every time you see it just kind of rolling away from the general town as it starts to grow slower. As you head north a little bit more, you could move the next tile.
No trees.
It's not full. You're not there yet. I want one more tile. As you do get out, you then see some small, sparse trees starting, and then it kind of recuperates, and you see the land start to get a little bit less barren. At this point, you see Kylene, who's still in the cart with all of you, who's looking. That one will work, and points at this large tree with about 5 feet in diameter. Can you stop the cart?
Yeah, I'll stop the cart.
As the cart stops, you see Kylene just already just kind of vault over the cart, and then Lixon a little bit slower just climbs out and gingerly. Well, sorry we couldn't help you, but you know, we there in spirit, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Am I awake?
Yeah, you're all awake.
I should be. I want to let them know. Give word to, give word to Jaylene that it went to the desert and we've gone as far as we can. If you see, I don't think I know his name. The Dragonborn from the Fighters Guild? I know O'Brien,
You
yeah.
know
you do.
O'Brien's name, yeah.
Yeah. Let O'Brien know that it went to the desert and we chose not to pursue because it was too dangerous at the time.
I'll tell Jaylene. I don't know if I can tell that Dragonborn in good conscience, because no one person's gonna live out there by themselves, and he's going to try and go out there by himself.
Or don't tell him.
I'll hold
It's up
off.
to you.
Hope that doesn't say something bad about me. I hope that says something good, but I feel like it's for the better.
I trust your judgment.
All right, we're off. Good luck.
We'll need it.
And
We'll definitely need it.
looks up at you, April, at the front of the cart. I hope it goes well.
Thank you.
All right, we're off. And as you watch, they step over to the trunk of the tree, and you watch as Kylene places her hand on the tree, and then you hear a as the tree itself seems to rip open. And for a split second, you guys watching, those with the keener eyes among you, can actually see the wall of Greywall as Lixon then runs through, and Kylene passes. A couple more seconds pass, and then the tree shuts closed. And you guys are now alone.
All right, let's keep going.
All right. You have you have 4 more squares, sorry, until night falls. So drive how you want to. You can move diagonally if you want to, by the way.
Okay.
You're good. I'll stop you when I want to.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, right there.
Yep.
As you get to this point, the land, which has seemed a lot more fruitful, turns to hard packed dirt as the cart noticeably just is not having trouble with it. It's not difficult terrain or anything. It's just a noticeable a noticeable change, and you guys see a slight breeze and passing dust just kind of passing over this area. That's all. All right. Like to make your moves?
Yeah, I can keep going.
All right. Okay. All right. It is now turned to night. If you guys would like to keep going or make camp. Your guys' choice, but I need to know which and who's taking watches if you guys are doing watch.
We should definitely keep moving.
Yeah.
I can take over for the night.
I can keep watch with you because we can learn Gnomish while we drive.
Okay.
Not gonna be a good lesson. I gotta fucking drive, bro.
All right. We've got. First, we can do the intelligence and performance checks.
Okay. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, you ain't learning shit today. 5.
5.
Well, I had a 10, so
Yeah, today is an awful day for you guys. It's the bumping of the cart. Rem, you bite your tongue at one point and just. If nothing
give up
else,
the whole lesson.
Yeah,
I'm done.
If nothing else, Zex learns a new curse word, but nothing more.
All right.
And as you guys go through, I'd like either both of you to make perception checks or one of you to make it with advantage.
what do you want to do?
Little bit of our journey into the night. I'd like to just sit off the back of the cart with my feet dangling.
There is no back of the cart to dangle off of, though.
Then I'll like put my feet on something.
It's like I'll get a picture.
Covered carts have a back and a front.
This is how I imagine the cart looking. This is what I imagined when I bought the damn thing.
Well, it is a thing that it is. You're kind of putting yourself on supplies and bags as you guys all have packs. As you're kind of sitting, you're just kind of letting your legs dangle over the cart, April. As you're watching the barren landscape, as it has become barren once again, just kind of pass from underneath your feet.
Not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at, but cool.
All right. Remzex, perception checks.
We're gonna make the perception checks on our own.
Okay.
I got a 14 for the night.
14. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Got you. As the night is dimming and getting closer, it's calm and peaceful. You guys are not seeing much of anything. But as Zex is just, in general, vigilant, you think for a second you see the form of a massive temple. And then you blink and it's gone.
What direction?
Straight ahead. Like,
Yo,
if you guys are traveling northwest, it is like ever so slightly more north than west.
I'm here.
Yo, Ram, I think I just saw something weird. I saw like a huge temple structure north by northwest.
Predominantly northwest.
North by northwest. Sort of in the direction we're going, just a little bit more north. But then it was gone. So I don't know what to think about that. How can I like estimate how far away it was?
Looked about 10 miles away.
10 miles away?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 squares worth, roughly.
I want to make sure of that.
Northeast.
And oops, that's the wrong secret.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the wrong secret.
around 10 miles away.
So like 2 squares. Okay. So if it's predominantly north by northwest, it's probably right there. Maybe we could just go in that general direction and see what we see. I know we're on a time limit, but it's also in the direction we're going to have to make it that way anyway.
You're just
And
looking for
it
that fucking
might have
city, aren't
something.
you? You're just looking for that city.
No, definitely
Yes, you
not
are.
doing
Yes, you are.
No,
Don't you dare
no.
insight check. Don't you dare fucking lie to me.
it. Deception, then.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay, I will. What'd you get?
23.
That's exactly what I got.
That means
Roll again, just because it's 2 PCs fighting. If it's an NPC, the PC wins, but you're both player characters.
Okay. My second one's a 22.
Well, what is that? So I rolled a 15 plus 11, so 26.
Damn. He really doesn't give a fuck about that city.
Nah, doesn't.
Yeah. Fuck it, man.
I think it could just be useful information for us.
As long as
Who
it's in
could
the
say?
same direction, it doesn't matter.
So that's the square we're going for. Yeah,
I don't
Okay.
have control of the cart, so
All
I
right.
don't make that decision.
you're driving.
Yeah.
I don't have control of it.
So, as right now, I guess Zex is in charge of the cart. James, you
Yes.
can move it. You do get 2 squares during your night shift.
Okay, well, there and then there.
Okay. As you are moving into that square, I need you to make a wisdom check.
A wisdom
Just him?
check?
Wisdom check. So you roll the d20 and add your wisdom modifier to it.
Right. Just me, though?
Yep.
Who's got some kind of distractor spell on it, I bet. Wonder what the DC is. I got a 15.
15. As you move up to it, you feel a little bit fuzzy, and you blink your eyes exceptionally hard, and then it's back. This massive temple. Brown stones and rocks rising high into the air about 60 feet, coming up in a pyramid style.
Am I the only one who can see this?
I don't know. You know you can see it.
Yo, Reb, are you seeing this?
Am I seeing this?
As you look, I need you to make a wisdom check.
It's just a check, not a save.
Not a save, a check.
12.
12. As you look, there's nothing there.
Oh, wait, no. I lied. That's not 12. That's actually a 22.
God damn it.
I didn't see the 1. I only saw the 7.
You can see it.
Oh.
The massive structure is before you. Seemingly out of nowhere.
I told you there's something here. I'm not crazy.
Can I make a religion check to see if I recognize this fucking temple? I don't think I do.
Sure.
Well,
Do we
he's
have
doing
to
that,
be
I'm pulling out my
proficient in
map
it to
and
make this
marking
check?
it.
Or are you just assuming that?
You have to be proficient or religious in your nature, as in a cleric or paladin.
Okay, I'm religious in nature.
Yes. Those are the 2 criteria I have as a dungeon master.
Nat 20.
Nat
For
20.
a total of 23.
It fills you with this kind of awe of remembering what Flora had said earlier. Cord used to be under a different banner. Cord used to be not only a god of strength, but a god of war himself. A god of battle, a god of intensity. And his symbols and temples reflected that. As you notice, this tower and temple, although it's clearly recognizable as a temple, is built more akin to a fortress.
This is crazy stuff. Let's mark it on the map. I have to see if you have an image for this. I want to know what the image is.
Oh, it's not that much.
That's okay.
Because it's trying to bring Formius with it is the problem, because the thing is so large.
Oh no.
Let's see how it looks. There we go. Big ones. And I do have to say, as you realize and you do make this wisdom check, it does appear to shift directly behind you. Forgot about that little thing.
It's moving?
It seemed to have
Okay,
moved from where you had originally saw it. You seem to be on the opposite side. And the wrong side.
Here, I have an idea. Can we reach it?
You can certainly try.
Well, let's wake everyone else up first.
No, we're not. I mean, we
Come
can. Sure. Fuck it.
This appeared out of thin air, and you're telling me you're not going to wake everyone else up?
I'm trying to do something here. So I'm going to take out a copper piece.
Okay.
Wait, it moved again?
I was just correcting it on the map.
I want to take out a copper
cross-referenced
piece.
it with the D&D screen, the DM screen. You taking out a copper
And-
piece?
Is it possible for me to bite this copper piece enough to make a dent?
Mate.
I don't want to break a tooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
copper's a
wanna
soft enough metal. Yeah.
I just want to mark it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take out a copper piece. I'm going to bite it just enough to make a dent. So we now have copper piece with Rem's teeth marks. And I want to try to put it somewhere in this moving city.
Okay.
I want to get as close as I can and just kind of get it there.
You're not currently in the city right now.
I want to get it like
It
somewhere
seems
within the range
as you
of the
guys have
moving
moved
portion.
the 10 miles, it shifted and is now 5 miles behind you.
Oh, fuck, man. This isn't going to work. We can't chase this thing. Let's wake everybody up so they can see it. And I'm going to mark down my bitten copper piece.
Okay.
Yo, get up, everybody. I'm going into the cart.
So,
I
are
assumed
you-
we stopped when this thing
So-
appeared.
After you bite the
Is it
copper
still
piece, Rem, are you focused on looking the other way, or have you stopped the cart and are looking at the city?
I'm looking at the city. I'll tell you the plan because it's probably not going to work. I see that it's moving, right? Like, is it floating or is it just moving?
You saw. So what happened is you guys, Zex saw the city, shook you. You saw the city. As you guys looked at each other, Rem looked down to mark it on his map, and you looked down to bite the
Zex.
coin. And you guys, yes, Zex was marking on his map. You looked down to bite the coin, and you looked back up and realized the city was behind you.
It's a fucking. It's the cement baby
It's
city.
the sandworms.
It's the cement baby
sandworm.
city. The Alaskan bullworm. I'll keep looking at it. I'll give it my attention.
Okay. And Zex,
Okay, I'm
you
going to wake everyone up.
go through. You wake Gilgamesh, and you wake April, who's dozed off after your feet are still dangling off the back of the cart, and you wake Flora up, and all 5 of you are now awake.
Is there a
You guys
reason
have to come
woke
look
us
at
up?
this. Yeah, there's something out here.
Okay.
How important.
As you guys,
The city appeared out of thin air in front of us.
okay.
Is that so?
As Zex points towards a location, I need all 3 of you to make wisdom checks.
I can't wait for these 6s and 7s.
How about 2?
2? There's nothing there.
April can't see shit.
What am I rolling for?
A wisdom check. So you roll the d20 and you add your wisdom modifier to it. It's not a saving throw, it's a check.
Am I really loud? My mic
No,
is
you're
like
fine.
right. It's okay.
I got a 10.
I'm a silly goose. I didn't have my character sheet open. Give me
A
2
10?
seconds.
Gilgamesh, you don't see anything.
Oh,
That's
no.
wisdom.
So I'm just looking at Zex and Rem.
I got
being
an
hazed
18.
At nothing.
Flora,
Oh, and Flora.
you blink your eyes trying to clear sleep out of them, and as you open them up, you follow Zex's finger and you see 5 miles away a massive stone temple with a ruined city around it. You see more than the other two do.
Oh,
I'm telling you, there's something there. There's something
You
there.
see more
Are
than
you
me
telling
when I
you
got a
can't see it?
22.
I forgot to say you see a city you see a ruined city around it. I forgot.
a ruined city around a temple and it keeps moving, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys
Ram is
looking
just
at? There's
focused on a
nothing
city.
there.
I don't know what you're talking about, April. There's clearly something there.
There's nothing there.
What do you
I
think, Rem?
clearly see nothing.
I'm staring down the city right now while we're talking to them.
I think there's some weird magic on it. I couldn't tell you exactly what it was. I could make an Arcana check and try to guess, but
Can we make Arcana checks?
like I've never seen
If
anything
you're-
like it that
if-
would make it move.
Trying to ascertain the way of the spell, if you are proficient in Arcana, yes, you can.
I'm not proficient. That's all
I
you.
Neither
Do
am
not
I.
think I'm proficient in Arcana either.
Not a single one of us is.
Is there anything that we would be able to roll?
I could insight check the city.
No.
Like, insight check the city.
The city is so honest that you don't even know if it's lying to you or not.
Damn, man.
Mhm.
Can't believe it.
Is this just a fever dream? Are we just all having the same
Why
fever
don't you
dream?
cast Detect Magic on it? You have that ready, don't you? Or did you drop it?
Because Detect Magic has a range. Did I drop it? I think I dropped it. I think I dropped it for Dissonant Whispers. Mm-hmm. That's what I did.
Is the cart stopped or was
The
it
cart-
still moving?
The cart is stopped.
We stopped it. It is so weird that you guys can't see this. It's a huge city right here. Like 5 miles away.
Do I have any magic that would?
Convince,
Nope.
Convince me there is a city there.
Can I like?
There's nothing out there. I just see this normal wilderness that's been out here.
Can I give her some guidance and let her try again?
Or inspiration.
Sure. I'll
I'm
let
gonna
you do
need
that.
to look harder.
Both?
Who are you choosing to do it on?
We're gonna give April guidance and then.
Well, April and Gilgamesh both can't see it, so
I don't
you
think
do
Gil's
April,
gonna
I'll
give
do
a fuck.
Gilgamesh.
Out of character, Rem, I think you're right.
I don't think Gil gives a fuck.
April's
Mhm.
more upset that the cart is not moving forward.
Look, we are literally seeing a spell so large. I've never seen anything like it. I've never even heard of anything like this.
This is insanity.
This is complete insanity. Like I can't even guess.
What am I
I couldn't
adding
even
to this
guess.
roll?
So I'll inspire because inspiration is better.
And I'll
So you
give you
get
some
1d8.
guidance,
1d8.
and you get 1d4 from me.
Alright, give me one moment.
Do you see what I see?
Theoretically, they can push it up, yeah.
Just rolling that 20.
I definitely didn't do that.
So what's the out of character? What's the difference between a nat 20 and a dirty 20? Because I keep hearing slang.
So,
I don't know what the heck.
Natural
means.
20 is when you roll the dice and it shows a 20.
Mhm.
Dirty 20 is when your charisma is +5. So if I tell you to make a charisma check and you roll a 15, 15 plus 5 is 20,
Oh,
but you
okay.
didn't roll it on the dice, and that is a dirty 20.
Okay.
12, by the way.
A 12 with the inspiration and guidance?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 4.
Dope.
Wow.
There's still nothing.
There's nothing out there, guys.
While they're looking at the, I don't know, April can't shoot 5 miles. That'd be pretty dope if she could, though. I guess we'll have to leave it be for now.
I guess theoretically you could ask me to try.
So is it staying around the same area, or is this something impossible to mark on the map?
As right now, that is where Zex has marked it on his map. And as Rem has dedicated himself to looking at it, it's still there.
So it only moves when you're not looking at it.
It's the Weeping Angel version of a city.
Can we keep moving?
City. Look, you just can't see it. But we see it. You're outnumbered.
And we're not gonna go pursue this?
I want to know what this thing is.
This
Personally.
theoretical
It's not
city.
theoretical. We see it.
This hypothetical city.
I think there's just 3
It's not
delusional
even
people at a
hypothetical.
time. 2 of
This
us must
hypothetical
stand.
city isn't going anywhere. We have other things to deal with right now. Let's keep
More-
moving.
Did you not hear us? It already moved.
Moves.
I didn't see shit.
I don't want to hear 2 people that couldn't find their way out of a wet towel telling me that I can't see what I see. Delusions or not, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'll tell you exactly why you can't fucking see it. No more yelling. Damn. It's the middle of the fucking night. We're seeing moving cities. But the goal is for Minos. That is the goal here. But I'm not gonna be sat here and told that I'm fucking delusional.
I didn't say you were delusional.
I'm going off a
You
Gil
kind
right
of
now. How
did.
fucking dare you?
You said it yourself.
I want to be
it's the
clear
middle of
that
the
I'm
night.
looking at the city because I have a feeling Rem is like
Rem is not
yelling
looking at
at
Oh
it
Gil,
yeah,
anymore.
staring
I'm
him
not
down.
looking anymore. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Flora's looking though, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. Staring at the city. I'm completely ignoring
Right.
all of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not ignoring, but like, I'm not looking away either.
We're
Okay.
approaching the city.
Yes.
Oh,
We're approaching the city.
Do not turn this cart around.
Turning the cart around.
You're outnumbered.
Not only that, but it's Rem's cart.
Try to open your eyes as we get a bit closer, because I'm
As
gonna
the
need you to.
underpaid babysitter, I say we're turning this cart around.
Don't make me turn this whole fucking quest line around. I'll fucking do it. We're just gonna get close enough to where you can take a shot at it. I have an idea that may or may not work.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna take a small detour. We have a few days. We've only been traveling for 1 day, and we're already really close. We can waste a little time. All right, let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
I'm going back to sleep now.
Okay. As you guys turn the cart around, take some time to turn it around, head back towards the actual area, you guys get closer and closer. And as you guys go through this entirety of 5 miles, April still doesn't see anything. And as you guys get closer and closer, you can see fallen pillars and structures, and it it seems to be of a ruined city itself. And how close do you guys want to get to the city? Or April, how close is it until you lose your mind?
I'm already losing my mind. The farthest I can shoot is 600 feet.
So let's get within, 500 feet.
Okay.
Apparently don't want to go in, correct? Because that
No.
could lead to us being lost.
As you go, nothing still, April. And you're really beginning to question whether they're pulling something or something in your mind is working overtime. However, the second it crosses into 500 feet, the entire city blinks into existence. Almost like an entire city teleported itself in that one moment, effortlessly blinking into existence. And you all see crumbled, decaying pillars, ruined houses of all sorts. April, you see this too, and you see a massive stoned temple in the center. And maybe about 300 feet in, you see gravel pathways beginning, all of them leading towards the temple.
Jump.
You jump?
As it blinks into existence, I'm gonna jump, like scared,
Yeah, it's a lot when an entire city blinks into existence.
Oh, Rem, you're so delusional. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Blah, 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 blah. This is in character. There's nothing there. You're
I
delusional.
didn't call you delusional, you short fuck.
You want to lose your kneecaps, girly? You want to fight in a ruined city?
I'm kind of on Rem's side here because I saw it too, and none of you believed either
You
of us.
told us we couldn't see it.
Not only that, but you didn't even feel the need to insight check us to see if we were.
No, like you didn't. You completely invalidated us.
Okay, what do you want from me now that I can see
Take a
it?
shot towards it.
Just a shot?
See if anything sticks to it.
Alright. I'll pull out my longbow.
Basically, he's checking to see if the city is full illusion or just actually solid.
All right.
Alright, I'll pull out my bow and one arrow.
Okay.
And I'll shoot the closest object to me.
You see this yellowed pillar that has fallen over. And as you take the arrow and like you to roll the hit, just in case. Be funny.
Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah. 12.
12. It's a pillar. It's not hard to hit. As
You'd be
it goes, the arrow hits it and ricochets off. You see the arrow shattering into pieces. It hits stone.
It's not about to be expected.
All right, take another shot, and I'm gonna take like a few like a little bit of rope, not too much, but I want to get this like firmly. Do I have anything that would work like glue?
Do you have glue on you?
I don't have glue, but I mean, if there's still blood on these pelts, I could use it as glue.
I have string.
I mean, the desert heat has dried them very effectively. Actually, at this distance, April, I would like you to make a perception check.
Oh no.
Only April?
I'm looking at your guys' stats that I have. I'm seeing. Yeah, this is a ranger thing.
Sessions. Right. 21.
21. As you're peering through, as you see it's gone into the night, but the moon is clearly illuminating a lot of this ruined city. You see pushed up marks in the ground and holes about 10 feet big, just around, dotting the city. Ruined structures that have, like, seemingly, like, teeth marks, almost like how an animal sharpens its claws or fangs along the structures.
Like
And
holes that were dug, or more like
looks like
pushed
holes that were
into
dug. You do also
Okay.
see one more thing. Dead kobold bodies. Littering the ground. You see maybe 24, and just for what you can see, with even the structures in the temple blocking the city. And the city itself, maybe, even though it only encompasses maybe 200 feet in diameter, from what you can see, maybe a little bit more than 24 kobold bodies littering the ground.
Stop the cart.
The cart is stopped.
You guys
Okay.
are currently stopped 500 feet away.
Why do you want us to stop the cart even though it's already stopped?
I thought we were still moving. Do you have that? Did you have something you wanted to tie to an arrow?
Yes.
On my
Tie
hand?
this copper piece to it, the one that I bit, so I'm handing it off to you. It's still probably a little wet. I'm not sorry.
Apparently, that's the least of my worries.
We could use candle wax!
I am going to use the string that I have.
Sealing
Use
wax.
string, and then we're gonna use a little bit of candle wax.
I have sealing wax. Would that be better?
Yeah, use a little bit of that. Affix this coin to this arrow.
Use
Okay.
the string to tie this odd copper piece to an arrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna dry the copper piece off if it's wet before we put the wax on.
Oh, now it matters.
Yeah, now it matters. All
I'm
right.
going to hand the arrow to Zex.
All right.
All right. I don't know if I have anything to melt this or even heat it up.
If you have this set, you should be able to.
So I have the diplomat's pouch, so a chest, 2 cases of maps and scrolls, a bottle of ink, an ink pen, had a lamp, but I gave it to one of the people without dark vision, a flask of oil, 3 sheets of paper, violet perfume, sealing wax, and soap.
Let me see what I have.
I'm going to take out my tinder box and just toss it into Zex's lap.
I have a tinder box. Yep.
Dope.
Hold on. I have a tinder box as well.
You need to look at the city right now.
What am I looking at?
The city. We're looking at the city. We're taking shifts to look at the
you
city.
need me to stare at the city. Okay, I'll stare at the city.
We're taking shifts to look at the city.
Well,
I have a
I'll
tinder
use
box,
The tinder
so-
box.
Yep.
Well, April already gave me that one, so I'm just going to use the tinder box to heat the wax and stick the coin to the arrow.
Make sure it's
Do
really
I
in there.
need to make any? Yeah. Do I need to make any checks for that?
No, easily you see the wax drip on and solidify over the coin after about a minute.
Okay.
We-
I'm going to hand it back to both the tinder box and the arrow with the coin attached to it to April.
Okay, how far across is this city?
It's 500 feet away and 700 if you're trying to shoot to the other side of the city that you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna make a sharpshooter shot to shoot 600 feet.
In the middle of the city is about where we're trying to go here.
About as close as far as I can get the arrow to go.
Okay. I'd like you to make just a general dexterity check.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know if I have time for guidance for this, do I?
They've already pulled
matter.
and fired.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That was dexterity, right?
Mm-hmm.
19.
19. Arrow flies, and you accounting for the weight and pull of the string, the wax, the coin. Not a lot, but you know that it's enough that it can drag the arrow off course. And you manage to wedge about 550 out of the 600 you were going for, you can estimate, and you see it land with a little puff of gravel within the city.
All right. Sweet. Let's keep going.
Let's get out of here.
And I'll
There's
tell
some-
you why I did what I did when we get moving.
I got a feeling there's something massive within this city.
I don't know what you mean.
Like a massive creature.
What would
Something
make
we
you say
can't-
that?
Something we're
Yeah, I
not
was going to
equipped to
say,
deal
why
with.
would you say that?
Claw marks everywhere. Dug holes, like 10 foot hole, 10-foot holes, like
I didn't see
million,
any of that.
just a ton of dead kobolds everywhere. It's not something I don't think we should be dealing with right now.
All right. Let's go. And I'll tell you the plan.
Okay.
I guess I'll take my rest now because I assume the shift that both Rem and I had taken is over.
It's actually been over for a little bit. You guys actually dipped into dipped into the next shift's time. So who is going to be taking the other shift for the night?
I'll take it.
Okay. I would like you to make your perception check.
$15.
15. As the rest of the group takes the lies down, closes their eyes, and goes to bed, you yourself kind of pushed, and you yourself need to be at the front of the cart to drive it. As you kind of get a little bit of pull of curiosity and wonder as you glance back, the city's gone. And you continue to head. As you move your way along, it is actually, of the time you've spent, it seems restful. Nothing too interesting has happened, and your shift ends peacefully. As it is now moved into the next day, you still are on this hardened ground as the rest of the group slowly comes to consciousness.
All right.
How many days has it been since we left Vic from?
This is the
And did
first day that you've, first full day. So you are 6 days into your journey, and you knew that when you had left and had actually taken the Assassin's Guild part, you had a week and a half left. So you have about 6 more days left until the contract is scheduled to happen.
All right. We should carry on then.
I agree.
All right. So, as you guys are moving around, general ease of movement, whoever, I guess April, you're still in charge of it. You can move your square. All right. As you move there, I would like you to make a perception check, April.
Oh, whoa, fuck.
That doesn't
I
sound
just
good.
no, one of my d20s is now gone.
Oh,
So I have to use my other
The
one.
worst feeling.
debatably
Yeah,
worse.
yeah. 15.
15. You see something shifting off in the distance. These odd colors of blue and slight gray against the backdrop of the brown, barren ground. As you pull closer, you can see gleams of armor, actually, moving around. As you pull closer, about 200, 150, and then finally you recognize what is actually happening when you get to about 100, 120 feet. It looks like it's a troop of kobolds moving and heading around, and these kobolds have retrofitted armor pieces plastered to their body. You can see one kobold with just like a gnarled hunch, just kind of moving and almost leading the pack. And then flanked on either side, you see two large blue-seeming lizards, about the size of a large warhorse, moving along, and they seem to be moving in formation. I'm going to...
I'm gonna assume.
Okay.
I don't recognize any sort of, like... There's no, like, coat of arms or anything with these guys, is there?
You don't see anything.
That's not good.
I've suddenly had a memory.
Everyone else can see these kobolds. If I call attention to it.
Point them out, everyone kind of looks up, and as the carriage is still trudging forward, everyone can pick out this group of kobolds, and I'm actually going to bring it up.
I've experienced a memory.
I'm sorry.
And a memory.
The memory is that we met a kobold that was a mercenary down in Tilvium from a town in the north called Dagon. We might be near that town. This is the north. They do be kind of looking like mercenaries.
As
Refresh,
you guys,
sometimes it doesn't load up right.
There we go. Okay.
And as you guys are still moving in the carriage, you move slightly closer.
Can I roll
That's a
perception check?
Is this
See what are they escorting these? Or are they being escorted by them?
As you're looking, it looks like a formation. They're moving in a group.
So so nobody's being escorted. And then
does
this front boy look noticeably different than the rest of the kobolds?
So the rest of them are almost a little bigger than him. And the one in the front is walking with as you guys have gotten closer, you can see almost a cane that he's walking with. He has a gnarled hunch as he's just moving forth.
What is this?
You can make a nature check.
Give me one moment. Okay.
If I do the same?
Sure.
Oh, my keyboard. Dirty 20. Ma, what the fuck is that?
Dirty
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
There's a weird ass cat.
So cat, ma.
It's bad, Ma.
as you're looking around, you kind of aren't sure, and then kind of pick up, oh wait, it's a, and then April just kind of, that looks like a drake. And as you kind of explain, it's a draconic creature like kobolds, but they aren't nearly as powerful as their draconic ancestors, and live a long time and can sometimes be seen tamed by kobolds.
Yes, bastard dragon.
And are they just like vibing, just like going about their business?
You see them just kind of slowly moving through. And as you're kind of explaining, you can actually see the gnarled kobold with the cane just kind of turn, and April, you see it almost meet your eyes.
Insight. Said guy.
Okay, what are you trying to insight for?
Just to see if he's like hostile or not.
Okay.
Is this man gonna beat our ass?
This is gonna go awful.
After the last kobold encounter, I think we're gonna beat this man's ass.
Oh, 17.
17. You look that he's just noticed you. And you can see him start to bark off something that the slight wind kind of takes up. And then you see him point at you, and they all turn towards you. And I'd like all of you to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna blow
I
this
didn't even
man
want to
up.
fucking fight these things.
He's gonna get exploded. He's gonna get exploded.
Hold on. Could we hear what, or at least could I hear what this man was saying?
It was
we're
kind
really
of
far
lost
away.
on the wind a little bit.
Damn.
All right, so
Because I speak Draconic and they speak Draconic. Like,
roll initiative.
Rem's taking a nap.
Rem's asleep.
I rolled a nat one, so I might as well be.
All right.
Rem decided that they're a little tired today.
Zex can handle it. It's just lizard boys. Hey, I'm not fucking worried.
Going for initiative?
Yes, you roll for initiative.
Who?
So
That is what plus
so-
what?
plus 0
It's
for
plus
you.
your dex mod.
So anyone 25 to 20.
22.
So
April.
I rolled a nat 20, so I guess 24.
Okay. 20 to 15.
19 for Gilgamesh.
All right. 15 to 10.
Oh, you wait.
No one. 10 to 5. Okay. Jesus. Oh.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Zex. Or no, Zex, you're first actually, but Rem.
4, technically.
4.
Technically. Nat 1 plus 3.
Okay, it matters. But someone else rolled a natural 1, so.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh my, one
you have a plus 3.
I do?
Okay, so you beat one group.
Let's go!
Grandpa! Beat your ass, Grandpa!
All right. So as this happens, you see them all start to shift in your direction and become hostile. Zex, you wake up before anyone else kind of and come to notice that this is happening. What would you like to do?
Run my ass out of this cart.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was like right here, maybe? Let me check.
As the
Make sure
cart
I'm
is
not.
still moving, I would like you to roll a acrobatics check.
Hey, is that going to use any of my movement?
It is using some of your movement. It uses about 5 feet. And it will use more if you fail.
I got a 15.
A 15, you're okay. Just popping
I'm
out
okay.
of that.
So
Yeah.
if it uses 5 feet, then this is as far as I can go.
Yep.
Yeah. How close are we? Are we close enough that we could pop a shatter and still hit most of them?
What's the range on Shatter?
60.
Probably not.
And hit some of them.
Shatter's range is 10 feet.
Not a meaningful. Shatter's sphere is 10 feet. The range at which I can cast it, the center point is 60.
Yeah, so you drop it here. Alright. So
Yeah, and then I'm hitting like
3.
4 of them. No, I'll wait. They'll get closer. I guess I'm gonna hold the rest of it until they get closer to me.
So you're holding your action.
I am.
Okay. What action are you holding?
Shatter. When I assume they're staying in formation, so like I guess when the center of the group gets within 60 feet of me. So like that's the center of the group when that piece of them gets 60 feet from me.
Okay. April, you are next.
Cool. I'm gonna stop the cart.
Okay. I need you to roll a quick animal handling check.
There it is. 9.
9. As you're pulling on the horses, it's difficult to stop the cart. You'd need to use your action, or you can just let the cart keep going. They're a little spooked by the confusion.
We're gonna hit run sex.
Hopefully someone else can grab that.
Somebody else can do it.
This is gonna be awkward. And I'm gonna cast jump.
Okay.
And I'm going to move the entire I'm gonna jump there.
Okay. As you activate and just off, leaving the carriage, still moving, hit the ground.
Well, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on lead guy.
Okay.
Man, 2 shots.
Was jump an action to cast?
Oh, you're right. Let me look. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was.
So that's
Never mind.
your turn then.
Yeah.
Okay. Gilgamesh, it is now your turn.
How far away is the question?
Within the death range.
I could just fuck with Zex and then run up to him and then make him shatter me.
He would.
I know he would. Oh. Does it take any extra movement to get off the cart?
It takes 5 feet of movement, and I need you to roll an acrobatics when you get off, because the cart is still moving.
Okay.
So if you're getting off the cart, roll the acrobatics check now, because I need to see if you fail. Because if you fail, you use 10 feet.
Oh, we should be fine. We got a 13.
13, you're okay. It only uses 5. So you hop off your heavy dragonborn form, impacts.
So we're gonna move. If we're here, oh, perfect. And we're gonna do something I've never done before. We're gonna throw a javelin at this boy right here.
A ranged man?
You watch as
Oh,
Gilgamesh
man.
spins a javelin from his hand. So I believe it's at disadvantage for a javelin.
Why would it
Check
be a
really quick.
disadvantage?
Because javelin has 30 feet of range and 120 at disadvantage. And he's 75 feet away.
And doesn't it? I thought it capped it. I thought it was like if you are within that range.
If you
it's
are... No, it is 30 feet regular, 120 at disadvantage.
fine. Oh, okay. Then I'll just take.
And if it is
disadvantage.
farther than 120, you cannot throw it that far.
I'm not. Am I not strong enough?
Nope.
Weak sauce. Yeah, that's you.
Because it's like throwing a paper airplane. Eventually, if you throw it too hard, it just goes straight down.
Fair enough.
What kind of shit?
Hey,
paper plays are
I
you?
used to throw
Okay.
javelins. I know how they work.
Well, we got 17 to hit regardless.
All right, 17 hits. Roll your damage as you chuck the javelin. If you need a reminder of what a javelin damage is because you don't use it, it's 1d6 plus your strength. You
Yeah,
throw it, thuds and impacts.
We got a 7.
7 points of damage that thuds into the side. You see the gnarled form of the kobold just kind of just moving towards you. Is that your turn?
Ruin action. I don't think I can, but could I extra attack throwing another javelin?
Do you have another javelin?
I do. I have 4 total. Now
Yeah.
only 3.
You can throw another javelin
I would like to throw another javelin
at disadvantage.
at disadvantage. We got a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. That leave. I gotta figure out something real quick. That does hit.
And we got 9 total damage.
9 total damage as the second one slams into it, and you see a invisible force that Gilgamesh you recognize might be Mage Hand pulls the poles out from the kobold's body and
You can do
drops
that
them
as
onto the
a- oh.
ground.
You can do that as a reaction? Oh, God.
It might have already had it cast. You don't know. Is that your turn?
Is it worth it? Or wait, we... Oh, yeah, I rested. You know what? We're gonna rage.
Okay.
I
As
realize
you
I did it too late, but it's fine.
yeah, you do it. Afterwards, it's just getting psyched of hitting the shots. I haven't done that. And that's your turn.
Yeah.
It is now the Scaled Sorcerer's turn. As you watch as the staff points out towards you, just chanting and chanting. It is going to cast Scorching Ray. And as you are the one that hit it, all 3 rays, you watch as the tip of the staff seems to coalesce in fire, and then as 3 bolts come out towards you. 3 different attack rolls. All right, starting from lowest. God, I wish it. There we go. So lowest is a 12,
Misses.
15,
Misses.
and 21.
That hits.
All right, so one of them hits as you dodge out of the way of 2 of the bolts, but you miss the third one as it catches you in the chest. You take 5 points of fire damage.
The only thing that hurt was my feelings.
What if he took nothing?
What if we changed that?
Flora, it is now your turn.
First combat. Have fun.
Or a combat pog.
Cora?
Uh,
No, never.
well, All my attacks are like close range though, and we're not anywhere near.
Get in there.
Get in there.
Oh, you're gonna make me go in there?
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's your job.
The barbarian goes
Oh
at
my
range, but
God.
I
the
make
paladin
everyone
is
go
really
in
close.
there.
Okay. How far can I move for a turn?
So you have 35 feet of movement, and as a satyr, you actually can do the leap as your movement. So you can do what April did, and I believe it's you roll if you choose to as your movement to leap. You can spend 5 feet running along the cart. You roll a d8 and add your strength to it, and you can add that amount of feet to your movement.
God, D8.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
it's a satyr thing.
Oh,
Rolling a d8. It's 5.
5 plus 5, so you get 10 extra feet, so you have 45 movement.
Oh, how do I do the thing again? How do I do the thing?
You started here, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And so you click on your character and you press Q,
Okay.
and it does that.
Q. I'm trying to do the thing where I can measure how far
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
go.
it's the third one from the bottom. It looks like a standby sign, and you put it on yourself, and yeah,
okay.
there you go.
45 feet.
45 feet because of your
I'm
jump.
going right there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
As you watch as Flora takes 5 feet of movement on the cart run and just jumps full out of the still moving cart, lands on the ground.
Please do not dent my carriage.
All right. As you guys go, Flora, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I do anything else?
I don't know. Do you have any ranged
Could
spells?
she use her action to dash
You could use your action to dash.
and like really get in there? I wouldn't advise it, but you could.
There's a reason I used.
There's
chat.
not. I don't think I have any spells that I could use either. Hey, Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
What's the javelin again?
Javelin is what Gilgamesh just
Is that a
used.
long range?
It is a ranged
No.
weapon. You'd be rolling at disadvantage because you are not 30 feet away from them, which is
Okay.
you roll the d20s and you take the lower roll and then add your proficiency bonus to it and strength.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'll wait a sec.
Okay. So are you not doing anything?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, you can also hold an action. So if you'd want to throw a javelin, if they get in range, you can hold that.
I'll hold it.
Okay. So if you're holding an action for if they get within 30 feet of you to throw a javelin.
Yes.
Okay. That is Flora's turn. You now watch as the drakes start quickly clambering faster towards you. Flora, you actually do get to throw the javelin.
Cool. And oh gosh. Wait. Wait. So do I throw the javelin anyways, or they're that close to me?
You were
Okay, never
holding the
mind.
javelin. So you
Yeah,
throw the
okay.
javelin.
Okay, what am I? It says 1.
So you
My
roll-
notes are confusing.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
You roll the d20,
Okay.
and then you add your strength to it, and you add your proficiency to it.
Plus strength.
Mhm.
26.
26 hits. Okay, you roll 1d6 damage, and then you add your strength to that damage.
1d6.
Looks like a 4 plus 2. So 6.
So 6.
Yes.
All right. 6 points of damage as the javelin streaks out, slamming into the floor, and as it lets out a shriek. You see its mouth open up, and it's going to bite at you.
Great.
That is a 17 to hit. Does 17
A 7 hit.
Yeah, your AC. Does it meet or exceed your AC?
What am I looking at?
At the top of your sheet. Your AC is 18. It's the little shield on your character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
You have
Okay,
an 18.
so it doesn't.
It doesn't hit. You put up the shield and the mouth grapples on and you feel this flicker of electric energy as it doesn't hit you.
Cool.
And now the other one moves as well as you watch it clamber forward. And you see its mouth open up and this ball of lightning. Flora, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dex saving throw. Okay, and that is a.
You roll the d20 and you add your dexterity save up to it. It's in the upper left.
Okay, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you make it, you'll take half damage. Or, that's the wrong one.
It's just a bit more dangerous than I thought it was going to be.
7 halved to 3. Or 7 half to 3 points of lightning damage.
And do I take that off my hit points then?
Yes, so you're down 3 hit points.
Okay, cool. Done.
All right. Rem, it is now your turn.
So I want to stop the carriage. Since this is my carriage, do I have to roll?
You do.
Like, I'm pretty adept at handling this thing. Do I have to roll?
You do roll, but it is with advantage since you were watching.
Is it animal handling or?
It is animal handling.
Okay. Does this take my turn? Can I still launch off an attack?
If you roll well on the animal handling, it won't take your turn, but because they failed the animal handling, April would have had to take a turn.
22.
22. As you pull the reins, if you want to stop it, it'd only be your bonus.
I'll stop it.
Okay. You stop the cart, definitely pulling on the reins as it avoids hitting Zex or April. You still have your action and movement.
I'm gonna take a guiding bolt at this Mr. Man over here.
Okay.
We're gonna pop that into a 3rd level slot because I feel like we're in danger.
All right.
Does a dirty 20 hit him?
Dirty 20 hits. Roll damage.
I don't have 1, 2, 3. I need to buy D6s. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then another one, and another one. 3rd level slot. So 66s.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage. As you grab onto your symbol and thrust your hand forward, the divine bolt with a sickly green tinge blasts out from your hands. What's the damage?
4, 8, 12, 16, 19?
19 points of damage as you slams into the form, nearly knocking the kobold over. You see the sickly green but still radiant shine happen around it. The next attack on it has advantage.
That's my turn.
All right.
Can I move a little bit more, or did
Yeah,
I?
you can
How
use
much
your-
should I use?
You can use your movement, and now that the card is stopped, it does not cost an extra 5 for you.
I was at the back though. When
Oh
we
yeah,
started.
how far did you
So-
move?
I used 15. I got 10 more,
So
so I'll get to here, right behind Zax.
Okay.
Congratulations. I stopped you guys from getting ran over.
Would have been funny though.
It would have been hella fun though.
As this goes, you watch as the armed group of kobolds move forward, and I believe that's
Came
actually as
within.
far as they move.
Well, my held action goes off,
Okay. So they're all making.
so I need con saves.
First one. I need to know what their modifier is actually.
Can we just say it's 0 for the sake of the argument?
12. 17. Tell me if they miss or save.
12 fails, 17 makes it.
Okay, roll your damage. I'm just gonna keep going. 10 fails. Natural 1 fails. 9 fails. And 10 fails. So only one of them makes it.
So I'm rolling this in a 3rd level slot.
Yeah, tell me before you do it, but I guess it's more with 2 hits than anything else.
Yeah.
Just for future reference.
And so that'll be... Wait a second. 23 damage on those that failed, and 11 damage on the one that succeeded.
You watch as all of them, you watch as their armor pushes out as they pop once again and all fall to the ground.
Oh.
I'm actually just going to X out their bodies because I feel like
he's a
that'd be-
menace. He's a menace. He's unhinged. He won't go back to prison.
All right, and that's your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
No, actually, no. I'm pulling out my... Sorry, my bad. I'm pulling out my scimitars,
Okay.
and I also want to move.
Wait, wasn't that just a held action though?
Oh, it was his
Oh,
held
it
action.
was a
yeah.
held
the held
He just
action.
fucking died, that's
You
it.
get full turn.
Well,
Let's
it is his
go.
turn now, actually.
Yeah.
So now I get to do it again if I want to.
So,
Even though
Hold
they're
more
dead,
action.
so yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to, for the first thing is move up. Pulling out my scimitars first. Just like I said, I'm going to move up on this guy. And I'm going to do 3 attacks on him, and I'm going to use one of my initiative slots for defensive curl, or defensive flourish, my bad.
Okay.
Been playing Pokemon Boy?
I have been playing a lot of Pokemon. That's why it popped in my head.
Pokemon. Alright, roll to hit.
And
I wanted to start singing Deja Vu when you said Pokemon.
I just been in this place before.
all right, so I got a nat 20, a 19, and a 15.
All 3 of those hit as you whirl through with the scimitars. Roll your damage.
Okay. The first one will hit for, let me do the math real quick. 19.
19 as you slice across part of the skin peels
Oh, wait,
away. What's the rest of the
forgot.
damage?
I forgot. I'll just do defensive flourish with the second attack, I guess, since I forgot to do it with the first one. The second attack does 11,
Okay.
and the third attack does 3.
Okay. As you're just kind of moving across, you puncture and slice through a good point of the drake, and it hisses and squeals at you. Very much damaged, but still alive. And as you go into, you set yourself in the defensive stance with the scimitars.
Yep. That'll be my turn.
All right. April.
All right, 2 arrows at Notre Dame.
Okay. First one is at advantage because of the guiding bolt.
Ooh. That's kind of cool. The first one is a 19.
19 hits.
Second is a 21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Whoa. Uh, 19 total.
19 total. As you take and knock both of the arrows at once, and both of them soar through the air past the drakes and sink the first one into the stomach, where it curls back its neck, and as it exposed, the other arrow actually thuds into it, and you hear a gurgle as it slumps over, dead.
Damn, bro.
Imagine dying.
Is that your turn?
Give me one moment. Actually, I'm gonna move.
Back?
I'm a little too close.
All right, as you move back a little bit away from it, that's your turn. Gilgamesh, it is now your turn.
I have.
He's in the death zone.
Man's is about to get violated.
War crime territory. Real war crime hours. Who up?
Take out my great axe and swing on this boy.
All right.
Geneva, never heard of him.
Who's Geneva?
Never heard of him.
Never met
Never
him.
heard of him.
26 to hit.
26.
Does that
Yeah,
hit?
that hits.
Oh, okay, good. He will take 9 silvered slashing damage.
All right. I appreciate you saying all that.
I figured.
Put a lot of money into that weapon. You better fucking use it.
As
Too
it
bad I'm looking for a new one.
carves into the flesh, it squeals out, but is still very much alive.
Damn. Then I guess I just have to take my extra attack out on him as well.
All right.
We got a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Go. Oh, okay. This man's probably dead. 18 damage.
18 points of damage as you carve into the large form. You see muscles tear and part of the bone even crack and separate. It's hanging on just barely, though.
Wow.
Is that your turn, Gil?
Good for him.
Things yet? Is it my turn?
It's about to be. You're on deck, so be ready.
Ready, disadvantage.
Anything I feel, I rolled a 1. I'm last.
Yeah, I don't have anything
Flora, it is now your turn.
I want to use my flail with Divine Smite.
Alrighty. What level Divine... Actually, you can decide on Divine Smite afterwards, so roll to hit first.
Okay. And for the flail, I roll a d8, right?
You have to roll to
To
hit
hit.
first, so the d20 is the strength and the proficiency bonus.
Okay, and that is plus strength, correct?
Mm-hmm.
18.
18 hits.
Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at an 8 for the flail.
D8 for the flail, and then whatever level of smite you want to put into it, that's you have spell slots for. So I believe you have first and second level spell slots.
Mhm.
And so if you want to do a first level, I believe it's it says down on your spell sheet actually how many d8s it adds to it.
It's
2d8.
So yeah, if you want to use up one of those spell slots, you add. So you'd be rolling 3d8s.
Okay. Okay, so plus 10?
Okay. So
I think. Do I add anything to those d8s?
no, you
The
don't.
2d8s are over? Okay, cool. So yeah, plus 10.
So you do 18 points of damage.
Yeah.
As you hurl the flail over, it cracks down into the head, and there's a small as the radiant divine energy courses over it, and you see part of the skull crack, and it's still moving.
Still moving.
It's still alive.
Okay. Can I do anything else?
You get 2 attacks with your turn, so you can attack twice.
Can I do it again?
Yeah, you can. Roll to hit again.
Does a... It fell on the floor! Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit. As you try to wring it back, it actually throws its tail out at you, and you dodge out of the way, but you don't get another attack.
Okay,
So that's
cool.
your turn?
I rolled a 13. I didn't know if I was supposed to...
Hold on.
add anything
It's
to
my
that.
turn now, right?
As said, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, it is the Drake's, and then it is Rem.
Oh fuck! I forgot I was dumb and slow.
Actually, I have to check something. Nope.
Hey,
So,
that happens.
the first Drake that is fighting Gilgamesh is going to bite at him. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yup, that hits.
Holy shit. That does 18 points of damage.
Damn, bro.
These are the only 2 left alive. Yeah, I'd rather it be not that much, please, and my guardians to help me a little bit.
Please,
Is
thank
it-
you.
Chomps down on you.
Is it, what kind of damage is it?
I believe it is...
If it's just bite,
It's
that
lightning
should just be
damage.
pierce-
As
Oh,
its
okay.
teeth... So, it's not halved.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. And you said 18?
18.
Roll max damage on that.
You feel the kind of almost divine, almost spiritual energy kind of go over you. How much did you save from it?
I rolled 2 6s, so I
Oh.
only take 6 damage.
Nice. The other one is going to bite at Zex, as Zex is closer. Zex, that is a
Okay.
15 to hit.
Failure.
It does not hit.
It does not.
All right, as it bites out at you, your scimitars, which have been poised in a defensive motion, you jam one into its jaws and wrench it off. And that is all it can do. Oh. I forgot something.
What did you forget?
As one Gilgamesh, as you had slammed into it, part of its body arcs and shoots back at you in this lightning form. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And the same thing happens when Zex hits it with scimitars, the other one. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws. As this large charge of damaging energy arcs out at both of you with negative intent.
12?
19.
12 fails. 19
Damn.
succeeds. You, Gilgamesh, I'm doing your damage first, which you take full of.
Why is he rolling more dice?
There are so many.
31 points of lightning damage.
Oh God!
As this large subsonic arcs out and hits you.
What?
Zex?
Bruh.
Y'all didn't
How
tell
much
me
am I
we was fighting
taking?
car batteries.
Uh,
Car battery up, yes. Now your nipples are electric.
25, which is halved to 12 points of lightning damage as it out towards you and ripples across your body. That is their turns and their reactions. It happened when you hit them. Flora, as you watched as you hit them, it didn't do anything. Rem, it is now your turn.
Which one of these ones looks the worst?
The one that Flora cracked on the skull.
How's the one in front of Gil looking? Because Gil's looking kind of not hot.
They're both looking rough. It's just the fact that the other one has 2 people attacking it.
The one in front of Gil, have it give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right.
It's gonna pass because it's got dragon fuckery. It always happens.
Actually, it only has like a +2 to con, so that's just 9.
Failure. I'm casting Toll the Dead.
Toll of the Dead. Okay.
If 5 damage will kill it, it's just dead.
5 damage does not kill it.
Damn.
But 18 might. It's 18 necrotic damage. I rolled a 12 and a 1.
As this lightning blue liquid coalesces and bursts out of its eyes and ears as it's running down the face, angry and still alive.
Oh, let's go for a bonus action. I'm casting Spiritual Weapon, 2nd level slot. Get a bonk.
As the bonk is summoned.
Cast the
roll to
Iron
hit.
Maiden. 17?
17 hits.
Imagine getting bonked for 6 damage.
6 damage. Oh my god, and how is it still alive? I know it's resistances, but
It shouldn't have resistance to anything I'm doing. Maybe, technically.
technically. It's
Who
not
knows, man?
technically magical bludgeoning, it's just bludgeoning. I don't know.
For the shovel,
Yeah.
that's magical. That's force damage. That's not bludgeoning. That's
Oh,
force.
it's force? Okay,
That's force damage.
This is the problems here.
Spiritual weapon is force damage.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It has 1 hit point left then without resistances to that.
Goodbye.
That's your turn. Zax, it is now your turn.
Can I just like blow on this man next turn as a free action and kill him?
Gently caresses in her thigh and he dies from shame.
Just
All right, Zax, it is your turn.
It's a lizard. This is right up your alley. This is your strike zone, homie. Ask us for its number.
Zex?
Oh, sorry, I had my mic muted. 3 attacks on this guy.
All right.
The first one using defensive flourish.
All right.
All right, so I got a 14, a 15, and a 17.
Okay, so 14 does not hit as it pushes out of the way. The 15 does hit. Roll damage for the 15.
9 damage.
9 damage as you cut across it. This barely alive creature, still the skin retroactively bolts out, and I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
That's a 15.
15 succeeds. You take half. $32 is halved to 16. As another jet of lightning energy pops out and slams into your body.
Okay.
And then the last attack was a 17, you said?
Yep.
Hits.
That's 8 damage.
8 damage. You watch as then you flip the sword around and slice as it cuts deep into the lightning form's arteries. You feel a little leftover static shot, and then the creature lets out this pitiful moan and falls over dead. April, it is now your turn.
Hey, I still had movement.
If you want to move, you can. But April, think about what you're doing. Or just say what you're doing while Zex is moving.
Think real hard
Fair.
about this. Transfer the hunter's mark.
Okay. You pull over the hunter's mark with your bonus action.
No. All right, 2 arrows.
Okay.
No. 1 normal shot, 1 sharpshooter shot.
All right. First one's normal.
I'm gonna try something weird. Uh, 12.
12 does not hit as you watch it harmlessly bounce off the dragon hide form. This one is sharpshooter, so -5 to the hit.
$14.
14 does not hit, as once again it juts its head out of the way and it hits the thick of its shoulder, doing nothing. If you want to move, you can.
But like, what if I wasn't even gonna use the -5 thing?
You said you're doing a sharpshooter shot. You announced it.
Does that mean every sharpshooter shot has the -5?
Yeah.
I thought I got to choose.
Yeah, you announce it as a sharpshooter shot, and then you take the -5 to hit and the +10 to damage. Gilgamesh, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna fuck with this man. You know what? No. I'm just gonna swing and attempt to, chop up his legs.
All right.
Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. How do you want to do this? Because I already told you how much health it has.
We're just gonna chop this man's feet off and then kick him backwards.
All right. As you watch as it roars and you see the static building in its mouth once again to release another breath, you swing and chop into its legs. You see the voltage that's about to come out. You reflexively take it and kick it back. You see the body itself goes upwards and then down, flipped over, dead, as you see the static goes and harmlessly discharge.
Damn, they really just wanted to fight us.
Is it my
Bad
turn?
idea.
We're technically, yeah.
I'm using my shovel to bonk Zex.
Okay.
On to Zax.
Yeah, I think it'll be funny.
All right. Roll the hit.
You want to see if I can break you? Do I get your consent to bonk? Will you die?
I won't die if you bonk, but my AC is still has a little bit of plus from the defensive flourish.
Let's test it.
Is anyone looking like real terrible right now?
Yeah, you're good. It was a 12. You're fine.
As the shovel comes, you just
awful.
move the scimitar.
All right. And I want to move towards these drakes because we're about to take their pieces, homie.
I want to move towards big guy over here.
Yeah, you go
He's
search over
actually
there.
smaller than everyone else as you move towards the gnarled body.
Yeah, but he got magic
small
though.
guy.
He's got what we call big dick energy.
Kobold.
Are we out of initiative? Can I just?
You are
Combat
out of
or-
initiative.
All right.
So, yeah.
Can anyone hear me? Am I being?
No.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't sure. I was talking.
All right. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm investigating this man. What
We
does he have?
officially out of combat.
Mhm.
Is anyone looking a little rough?
Really bad. Like awful.
Who is?
No.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna
I'm
cry.
fine. I'm fine.
I'm not looking amazing.
Okay, can I use my thingy, Jacob?
Yeah, you can
The
use
lay
lay
on
on.
hands?
Yeah, you walk
Wait,
up to
I hope I can
Gilgamesh
contact. Yeah.
and you feel like a hand on your shoulder. How many hit points do you give him?
What's my max amount that I can give him? 5, isn't it?
No, you
30?
can give 20. 20
Uh,
is your total pool. You can give as much or as little as you want.
I'll give him 10.
You feel a small
Man,
amount
being
of
real greedy.
healing energy as Floor comes up, puts the hand on his shoulder.
Being real greedy with that shit. Okay, I see how it is.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Excuse you.
I'm getting.
I'm
I'm gonna start
searching the
harvesting animal
Drake
pieces.
parts. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
searching the one that's right in front of me. As he's searching that one, I guess.
You guys searching him?
I'm
How we
skinning
doing?
it. I
Okay.
want scales and teeth.
All right.
Okay, I'll do the same. Yeah, that's
All right.
probably
So
better.
Give me some inspiration.
All right, inspired. I only have 2 charges left now.
I'm gonna use
So you're
guidance too.
inspired.
We can skin the thing.
Inspired.
all right.
I'm gonna
So
strip
Well,
it
you're
for all
not
it's
going to
worth.
give
You're
me
gonna be-
guidance. I see.
rolling a medicine check to skin them and get the parts. What are you
didn't
trying
tell
to?
me it was that.
What are you guys getting?
I want scales and teeth.
Scales and
That's
teeth.
the same for me.
Okay, scales and teeth.
Poison if it has it. I
You
didn't
can-
see any, but I don't think it has any.
All right. So
I guess we can look.
I'm being thorough here.
roll a medicine
Yeah.
check. And you guys both have at least a dagger on you, right?
I nat 20,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
so
I
with my
got,
guidance and 20, 23.
24.
Or no, 28.
You don't want to use your inspiration.
I did.
28. Zex, what did you roll?
21.
21. All right. Both of you aptly, swiftly just remove the scales, remove teeth. You can also remove hide if you want to. You do not find any poison within them.
Talons, everything. I want everything off this thing's body.
Okay. So, Rem and Zex, you both each get 10 pounds of blue drake scales. You get 2 dozen drake teeth.
Okay.
And Rem, as you wanted talons, you get 2 sets of drake talons.
I wanted talents. I said everything that Rem's getting.
Okay, you also will get 2 sets of talons. As you look over and see Rem harvesting talons, you're like, oh shit, that's a good idea.
And the hide or whatever, or we just got scales, no hide.
I was going to go for the hide.
You
but
guys get hide, and you wrap up 10 pounds of drake hide, blue drake hide.
What's the condition of it?
As you do an apt job, it is excellent condition. Okay, Gilgamesh, you're doing something with the kobold scale sorcerer.
So, yeah, I want to investigate this man to see what he's got on him.
All right, roll investigation.
Ooh. 15.
15. On his body, you see a gnarled stick.
Is that the same one he was casting magic from?
Yes. You also find a single diamond.
Oh. Just one diamond?
Just one singular diamond.
Is that all he had?
Besides that, he has a dagger. A simple
Yeah.
steel dagger.
Can I investigate the dagger just a little bit to see if there's anything special about it, or is it just straight up a dagger?
He's nervous now.
I want cool things.
You can look at the dagger. If you're just investigating, you're looking for craftsmanship, I guess. So yes, roll
Yeah,
an additional
looking-
investigation check.
Just looking if it's anything special. 13.
13. No, doesn't seem special. Seems worn. Seems well used. Passable though.
Okay. I'm gonna BM this man a bit. I'm gonna stab him with his own dagger.
Okay.
Do I see this?
You're a little busy skinning right now.
I'm skinning his ass
Gil,
next.
Flora, and April basically have a lot of time. It takes you guys a while to skin these things. This is like an hour-long process because it is
I'm gonna
dragons.
ask us what we're doing.
Yeah. So Flora, Gilgamesh, April, is there anything else you're doing while Zex and Rem are skinning? Spiritual weapon goes away.
I'd also like to pick up the staff.
I'm just gonna watch
Okay.
them.
Your hunter's mark eventually dissipates as the hour ends. All right, you pick up the
Naturally.
staff. Anything else any of you are doing?
I'm gonna take the staff over to Rem because I know this is Rem's business.
Okay.
Rem knows what to do with the staff.
Rem's covered in this vibrant, slightly luminescent blue gunk all over your
I
hands.
take the blood. Do I have things I can bottle this in? Shit.
Do you have things that you can bottle it in?
I mean, I have a couple empty bottles.
I got empty wine bottles. Yeah, I got one of them. I think.
Yeah,
You got-
No, I don't. I gave it to Barris.
Oh, you did. No.
I
I
got
have like
one that's
three.
Yeah.
I have like
I
three
got-
empty wine bottles.
I'm gonna
Are you gonna?
hand
Are
the
you gonna?
bottle to Gil. It's a Gil. Finish
I'm
this.
gonna-
I'm not telling him what it is. I'm just saying drink it.
What are you handing me?
A bottle. Drink it. Finish it.
What does the bottle look like?
It looks like a bottle that you've seen me drink out of, so you know it's not poison.
How many? I'd like you to message me what this bottle is. You're
Not
not
even
allowed
the
to
DM
keep.
knows what the
you're ca-
bottle
you've-
is.
Well, I know the bottles they have. I don't know which one they handed you. I do not appreciate secrets. But yeah, you see them holding up. There's a little bit of luminescent blood, but you see it's a dark green bottle with some like slight gold wrappings around it.
Right.
Can I roll investigation on this bottle to see what it is?
I know what it is.
No, I'm
I
consuming
from
it.
the
as
description.
they hand it to you, you can look at it and roll
Like, yeah,
investigation.
I'll grab the bottle from them and then investigate it.
I'm rushing you because the blood is flowing.
Blood is
Mhm.
flowing.
11.
Speaking
11?
of which,
It's not hard to read a label. It's the Yarian wine,
the label is in Elvish.
but he knows from the label before that. He knows that it's Yarian wine from the label.
Okay.
We've never drunk it
Okay.
together.
That is
been
true,
He was there
but-
when you
I've
bought
been
it.
with you, Rem. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
I
Yes.
don't know if he was.
He was.
'Cause
No, I was.
He was in the Fighters Guild when we were talking in the tavern.
Not- you guys bought it before.
That's fine. Drink it. Finish this bottle.
Seeing that it's Yarian wine, I'm gonna just give it back and say, I don't drink. You should know this by now.
I'm gonna finish the bottle. I need this bottle.
All right, make a Constitution save.
I might be dead. 11?
11. You feel this intense warmth wash over you, and then you are numb. This odd feeling of tingles and then nothing. As you kind of absent-mindedly forget you're holding the thing and then look down, you're like, oh shit, there's a bottle here. I'm gonna need if you're cognitive, you realize what's going on, but you are drunk.
I need to bottle up this
right.
this blood, man.
I need
Blood
you to
bottle.
make the medicine check with disadvantage again.
14.
14. Wow. As you go, you manage to fill the wine bottle as you're like, fuck, it's a hard hole to hit. And at this point, a lot of the blood has already started to drain out, but you get half of the wine bottle filled with this luminescent liquid.
Can we get Zex's 2 real quick?
I have 3 bottles.
Yeah, start bottling up.
So
I was gonna say I'm doing this while they're having the conversation over there about
roll
him trying to get a
your
drunk.
normal medicine check.
I'll have to roll again?
Yep.
I rolled a 16 and a 9, by the way.
That's okay. I rolled a 17, so it's gonna be 30-20.
Dirty 20. You're
Yeah.
able to fill up 2 of the bottles.
2 wine bottles?
Yeah,
He did
because
it
I had
without you
I
guys
bought-
talking. Also, the one that you've done, I specifically said during the fight, the majority of the
It was
blood
bisected.
was being cut from multiple angles, had its skull smashed, and the Toll of the Dead seemed to have popped something in its head that caused it to leak a lot of blood.
I figured Toll the Dead would make it so they didn't leak a lot of blood. That's why I use it.
But yeah, that's what you guys get.
I'm gonna give the blood to Zach so he can hold on to this for now.
and so I have 3 bottles of blue Drake blood.
2.5.
2.5.
So this begs the question: how are you guys carrying this stuff?
I have a
I have a
haversack.
bag of holding.
Okay. So I do not believe you've exceeded the weight limit yet.
On my haversack, I don't think I have either.
The hide is a little big to fit in those, so you'd have to put the hide in the wagon. But
That's
other
fine.
than that, the
Oh.
rest of it's okay.
Okay,
need to get more
that's
holding
fine, that's
storage.
fine.
Okay, let's actually do like a quick inventory so we know what's going on. I'm wearing my my armor. All my weapons are on me. I have a lot of weapons. Someone take some of these weapons. This is gonna save me some time. Who wants weapons?
I have a lot of stuff on me right now too.
I've got a crossbow, a light crossbow. I'm not using this.
I have a mace if someone wants that.
I have one of those too. Don't everybody speak all at one time now.
I don't need
I
weapons.
mean,
Guild does not need anything. Unless you have a long sword or a...
I do have a long sword.
Not a long sword, sorry. A great sword or a maul, I do not want it.
I have a mace. Look, I'm just trying to pawn off one of these crossbows.
Just put it in the dead body.
I have 2 crossbows. on me right now.
We'll
In
just-
the
we'll
dead
just-
body, for
We'll just
safety.
put it in. We'll put it in the cart. It goes in the cart.
I was gonna say, how much storage does the cart have? Could we use it for some storage?
As you guys know, the cart fits a good amount of people, and you guys have room in the back to put stuff in if you guys don't fill the amount of people for the cart. So yeah.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna start a new piece of paper in my notebook called Cart Inventory.
Okay.
I'll be managing my cart.
So for the cart right now, at the very least, you guys have the 2 separate 10-pound bundles of blue drake hide.
I take that out of my inventory then, since it's in the cart.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can either do that or put parentheses in cart, whichever you want.
So it's,
Well, that's what I do when I use the shackles, is I keep them in my inventory, but I put in use.
Mm-hmm.
we can do like cart then, and I'll just save the paper. I just didn't want it to get confusing.
Yeah. As long as
Yeah,
it doesn't
no,
get
I'm just
confusing,
gonna
that's
take it out of
important.
my inventory.
So in my
keep it-
haversack, I'm gonna take the stuff out of my inventory that I'm wearing. I think no, I'll leave it there. I gotta preface it. So I'll put W for wear. W. Wait a second. Mace. I mean, I have the mace on my person. Light crossbow. That's on. That can go in the cart.
You guys can do your inventory management after this, just to let you know.
Yeah, I still have a question for Rem.
Yeah, I'll take a peek. Let me see.
Yeah, I will hand Rem the mysterious staff that I have.
All right. He hands you the gnarled staff that you recognize the kobold sorcerer had.
I'm not proficient in Arcana, but can I still check?
Yeah, you can. It's
You're
in
more of a
certain
magic man
things.
than I am.
You find anything else with it?
No, I only found
18.
18. The stick itself doesn't seem to hold any intrinsic value, but you recognize it probably is used like how you and Flora use your symbols to your gods as a focus for arcane means.
I'm gonna drunkenly hand it back and just say, it's a stick.
What does that mean?
It is what it is. It is just a stick. Nothing special.
Okay, then I'll. I'm gonna.
Am I
take it
still
back.
holding the stick? Can I like javelin the stick?
No, I'm gonna grab it back from you.
You already said
And
you
then-
handed it to him anyway.
Right.
And then I'm like, as I'm gonna walk over back to the dead guy, the whatever kobold. I'm just gonna like break it over my knee because it's just a stick. I don't know, for fun.
Yeah, it's so easy, just cracks.
And then I'll
breaks.
just kind of throw it on his body.
Mhm. All right. So with all of this, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna check all these bodies. Why the fuck were these guys out here?
I was gonna check those as well, so I'll help him so we can keep the time low.
All right. Rem, I'm gonna have you roll an investigation check with advantage because Zex is helping you.
I rolled 2 3s for a total of 6.
As you guys are checking this, the armor seems to be bent and broken beyond repair or anything. It seems to be little more than scrap metal. The small little daggers that they have seem to have been bent and snapped. There seems to be nothing of use on these guys whatsoever. They have no pouches, nothing.
I don't know why the fuck they were out here. No clue.
I think I might know why, but I don't know if I want to share. No, I'll share. April said she saw a bunch of kobold bodies at that city.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly, they could have been going to deal with whatever caused those scratches and holes that she was talking about.
If so, sucks that they didn't make it that far.
Yeah, because we killed them.
Not my problem.
Shouldn't have been assholes.
They attacked us. I was gonna leave them alone.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing that I don't have anything like big. It's just a lot of small shit that I have a lot of.
Is there anything else you guys are doing?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
All right. Well, as you guys go through, gather yourselves, place it back on the cart, and begin your journey again, leaving the mangled bodies behind, away from the lost city that you guys have found. Another day down. I think we're going to end it there.
I knew it.
We didn't even get to the city. We wasted all this time.
And you thought it would take you, what, an hour to get to the city?
I didn't know we were gonna get attacked by fucking lightning lizards.
I figured this out like midway through combat. I was like,
All right.
fuck.
We still we'll have time to talk later, but in the interest of all this, also, I want everyone to answer this question, which is why I ended it a little bit early, because we did have the bit donation from Random Jam last stream, which is ask the question for everyone. Out of everyone in the Papihos group, who is most likely to commit seppuku, player-wise and character-wise?
Player-wise, Helminia.
I was gonna say me player-wise, but that's probably because I don't know Harmonia that well.
Helminia would totally commit seppuku.
I would totally do it.
Can I tell you a secret?
Oh,
If it was
Sure.
specifically seppuku, like dying in general, no problem. The act of seppuku itself, I would not.
damn, okay.
I do like. It's the same reason I don't like the idea of surgery. Disemboweling isn't my thing.
That's fair.
Okay.
Character-wise,
Hmm.
Gil.
Gil.
Maybe April if May
Gil?
dies.
that's like an honor thing, right?
Yeah, he's already submitted himself to another man. It wouldn't make a difference.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's not even
April
here to
if May
defend
dies?
himself. He had
No.
to step away.
April would not commit seppuku if Gil died. It'd be a very different thing. Very different.
I don't think Rem would. I don't think Rem would have
No.
any reason to.
I don't think
No,
Zex would
not at all.
either.
There's no honor in that.
Yeah.
And maybe because I have died once, so I do have I have a taste for it more than anybody else. But that could
Yeah.
also be a reason why I wouldn't do it.
Definitely Gil. That's coming from
Yeah,
chat.
it's Gil.
All right.
There's your answer.
But no, to be honest, you guys actually made pretty good time. You avoided 2-3 different conflicts, and honestly, I thought you made pretty good time.
Did I level up?
We'll find out afterwards. I never say it on stream. I'll be doing little things, but let's get to the thank you everybody so much for watching. Once again, my name is JC and I was the Dungeon Master. We did this entire impromptu Saturday session because of my brother's graduation. I might not be able to play on Thursday. We'll find out. Something makes me doubt it. But it's all in good fun. At the end of the day, this is a group of friends having fun and giving each other shit. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Of course, as always, thank you so much for Helminia, James, Suzanne, Alpha, and Jasmine for playing their characters and having so much fun and allowing me to put them through this land that I've created and being willing to listen to me for upwards of 4 or 5 hours at a time. This time it's only 3 hours. It's nice. And of course, thank you, Jim, for tuning in. Thank you, was it Cozy for apologizing? And thank you for the people in chat and the people just watching. I know not everyone likes to talk, but I still appreciate you guys being here all the same. Anyway, this has been a wonderful night, and I hope every one of you has an equally wonderful or even better night. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next stream. Take care, guys.